Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we've got an album reaction for you guys. Melt by Not For Radio. This is Maria from the Marias, the lead singer, doing a solo album. And I love the Marias. I have a reaction on here of Cinema. I don't have one of Submarine because I did listen to that not in a reaction, unfortunately. I wish I would have, looking back on it, because I really fucking love that album. But I think she's got like one of the best voices I've ever heard in my fucking life. So we're gonna give this a go. I know it's not purely the Maria's sound. It's a little bit of a different sound. I'm speaking out my ass. I just saw what she said on Instagram. So all I know is there was some vinyl versions of this album that I may or may not have already bought before hearing anything. So I'm going into this really hoping this is good. I don't usually do that, but it was too good to not do it. So hopefully this shit is gas. Before we get into the reaction, I do rank every single song that I listen to on this channel. Top of the scale is playlist. What that means is it will be added to a community playlist you can find linked in the description on Apple Music or Spotify. It's that good that I put in a playlist that I listen to all the time. Next on the scale is great, then good, then mid, then I'm not feeling it. Hopefully it's 10 playlists. There's 10 tracks on this thing, but it's like 40 minutes. There's some long songs on here. Most of them are long songs. They're like 4 minutes plus. Whether you consider that long or not, I don't give a fuck. those are kind of long. So, hopefully it keeps my attention. Hopefully this shit is unbelievable. All right, let's get into track number 1, Puddles. All right, it's just not gonna play. That's sick as fuck. Okay. Where are we going with this? This is fucking great so far. Wow. Alright. I'll be honest. At least from the sound of this first song, this is kind of what I was expecting. Her voice sounds insane though. Like, come on. I like that line. I really like this melody as well. What the fuck? All right. I gotta be, dude, I have to be so honest here. She was trying to say it doesn't really sound like it's a little bit away from the Maria sound. God, this sounds like a Maria song. This sounds like a submarine deep cut to me. This shit is so good though. Yeah, these last couple minutes with the instrumental progressing. Yeah. All right, I'm off rip. I'm giving that a playlist. Like, I don't want to just start giving them out like crazy, but I'm giving that a playlist. That was like, the progression was phenomenal. Even though, at least to me, it sounded like a Maria song. I don't know. I feel like purely just because of her voice, everything's probably gonna sound like a Maria song. Like, it's just, I think that her voice is such a focal point of the music that I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna escape that sound for me. One thing I do really like about her sound is the vocals are so fucking clear. Like when you listen to a song, there's some times where you can just, like, when you're listening to it, you're like, you can tell that they're singing into a microphone. This is gonna sound so weird, bear with me. It sounds like they're singing into a microphone. She sounds like she is right next to me singing into my ear, you know? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's how fucking clear the vocals sound. Like, it's just so crisp. I love it. Hopefully, I do want to hear some other sounds. The only thing that I'm a little scared about with an album like this is if she's not like really on top of it melodically, or if the instrumentals aren't hitting, a lot of it might blend together. There's a lot of songs and artists that I can think of that, like, I'm not the biggest fan of their music because nothing stands out to me. I'm hoping that this doesn't end up like that, because I could very well expect every song to sound like this one, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but like nothing would then seem a little recognizable. That's the only thing that scares me from the not for radio thing that she's doing, where like in her eyes, like nothing here is like a radio hit, like she's not trying to make a hit. Sometimes that can just turn into like bland nothingness songs. I don't know. I'm sitting here, it seems like I'm ripping on it, but I haven't heard any of it. Let's fucking keep it going. All right, track 2, My Turn. All right. I do like that we get some drums off of it. This melody sounds like a Maria song. Oh. Hold on, this guitar goes kind of hard. Is this right here, is this not a Maria's melody? Being heavy? Maybe? I'm trying to think of the songs off the top of my head. Or maybe it's just the fact that she's saying Daisy and that's just in the song. Dude. this guitar melody, I fucking love this. Nah, bro, this is the fucking one. We're on track 2. This is the one, though. This is the one. Come on, man. This shit is so good. Wow. Dude. What the fuck are we doing, man? What are we doing? That was nuts, dog. That is an instant playlist. That was unreal. Now, if the fucking album sounds like that, I'm down with it. That is unreal. Wow. I like that one melodically the whole way through. The instrumental was crazy. I mean, come the fuck on, bro. Come on. I know there's got to be something on here that's better than that one now. There's got to be, and I'm so ready for it. Okay, on to track number 3, Moment. Alright. Apple Music just doesn't have the lyrics right. What? Bro, am I tweaked? What the dude, this shit's playing the next song. I'm showing this in the video. This very obviously says Moment. It's playing Back to You. Alright. What the fuck? Now it's gonna play the right song. I'm on Mars, apparently. Nah, Apple Music's tweet, that was not me. I know for a fact I'm looking. My eyes are not deceiving me. Okay, this shit's groovy though. I'm spoiled a little bit on the start of Back to You, but that's fine. This is a great chorus. Okay. This is great as well. This is fucking phenomenal. Honestly, like, just the consistency of this album is great so far, but it is reminding me of another album that came out this year. I haven't posted the reaction of it yet, so I might keep it a secret. Honestly, the production is reminding me a little bit of Charm by Claro, but a little bit spacier. Like it has more interesting sounds to me so far. What the fuck is this? Okay, now it's on the back to you. It's on the correct song now. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine what the chaos would have been if I just let that go. Why the fuck did it do that? I don't know. That's a playlist. That's 3 straight. That's 3 in a row. I'm down with this shit. I'm loving this so far. Just like I was saying, it sounds like Charm by Claro, but better? I don't know what word I want to use. I like it more, but it just seems like there's more. I don't know. I'm kind of like walking a tightrope here, trying not to like shit on Charm. I don't know. The sounds are more interesting here, but the style just reminds me of Charm a little bit. Yeah, no. It's nuts. It's crazy. All right, now we're on to track number 4, Back to You. I got spoiled on this. But this shit's smooth. That's a crazy line. Dude. This might be the best one. Dude. Are you guys hearing this? Are we serious? Oh my god. I'm trying to like compose myself here. This is the most played on Apple Music, at least so far. I'm recording this on the day that it came out. I can understand why.
Brings me back to you.
Okay. I don't want to speak too soon. That's playlist. I don't want to speak too soon. I think that's going to be the best song I hear. Because that's genuinely one of the best songs I've heard all year. That was unfucking believable, bro. Oh my god. I've said this before. There's been songs on this channel before. I can't remember the last one. I don't know. Hopefully it's not in a video that hasn't come out yet, but like there's some songs that I listen to on here on this channel when I'm reacting that like I'm not a crier when it comes to music. I am when it comes to movies. I'll fucking weep at a movie. Not music usually. But there's the occasional song that sometimes I am just so mind blown by it. And I instantly like it so much. And it's just like hitting some fucking part of my brain where I just start tearing up because I like it so much. That is what I just felt with that song. And I felt that like not even a minute in. That chorus melody is like the best shit I've ever heard. It's so simple. The chorus is just repeating the same line, but it's so fucking good. That's my favorite one lyrically as well. But that was an experience, dude. Oh my god. I wish that was the last song. If that was the last track, I think I'd still be sitting here in silence. I'm trying to compose myself here to continue on. But that shit was genuinely unreal. All right, track 5, Swan. All right, we're getting a little bit of pace on this one now. She's like barely getting these words out the way she's singing. All right. This is definitely gonna go somewhere. There's some low end coming in. We're going somewhere here, man. I said earlier how it sounded like she was like singing directly next to me into my ears. This track, she's like in a fucking wide open room a mile away from me. I feel like these drums have edged me the whole song. What the fuck is that sound? Oh. Okay. Okay. Dude, she so wanted to make this a hit. Come on, man. Dude, she purposely didn't want this to be a hit. She purposely didn't want it to be. Oh my god, we got like 20 seconds of those fucking drums. We got like 20 seconds of that shit. Oh, you're an ass. You're an ass. That shit was eerie as fuck though. But wow. Oh, she's a little bit of an asshole for that. I can't lie. I can't lie to you. Those drums, she knew that shit was a hit. She knew that shit was a hit, and she was like, "Oh, this is not for radio. Like, we can't let it be a hit." That was a hit, dude. Come on. It's still playlist though. It's still playlist. That shit was interesting. That it like felt like I was on like like I was on edge the whole time, but the drums definitely were edging me. Like we needed that like a minute or a minute and a half sooner, and we needed it the whole time, not for 20 seconds. But I understand why, but like, come on, man. It was in the palm of your hand. All right, track number 6, Not the Only One. All right. Bro, is she all right? Okay. Someone check up on her though. These lyrics, she seemed hurt. Like, bad. I got something to say about that after this. But this shit is gorgeous. Alright, this song, you're saying in this song how much this other guy is doing so much more, but the song is about this guy though. Lock in, twin. What are we doing? What is that? Does that mean? I don't even want to know what that means, because that might piss me off. If that means what I think it is, it might piss me off. So we're just not even going to entertain that. Okay. Playlist. Gotta get that out of the way first. This shit has been undeniable. One thing I gotta say. First off, actually 2 things. I was going to say one thing I got to say and then say first off, second off. I got a couple things to say. First off, she is sad on this shit. Someone check up on her. Second thing. I might have said this before on the channel. I'll say it till the end of time though. It is like the worst thing ever, but I kind of hate when artists get happy. Stay with me. Anytime an artist makes an insane album, they are sad as fuck, depressed. That's when the best music gets made. The second that artist gets happy, the music gets worse. It's 100% of the time. 100% without failure. One instance, top of my head. Actually, I have two. I have two good examples. One is Lord, melodrama to solar power. And then even Virgin is like, that's a pretty sad album. She talks a lot about like her depression and shit like that. That is better than solar power. Solar power, she was happy. That's the issue. Coldplay, the first two albums especially, but the first few are really good. But the first two, sad as fuck. Sad as fuck. Literally have a song about suicide. They're sad as fuck. Now they're happy, music's ass. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's so shitty to think about, and like, you don't want to like wish that upon artists. Like, you want the artist to be happy, but like the artist also has to accept that like their music is probably going to get worse if they're happy. Gotta say it. Gotta say it. All right, moving on to track number 7, Magnet. She's done a really good job of mixing up a lot of the melodies. Like, they stick out in the instrumental. I love the vibe this one's giving off. She's not missing, dude. She's not missing. And everything that I was talking about after the first track, it's not an issue. They sound different enough, they stick out. After a few listens, it's gonna be like, oh my god. I'm mind blown at what I'm listening to right now. This is great. This is so fucking great. I'm kind of running out of things to say. That's playlist. This is just becoming a glaze fest. I'm just gonna glaze the shit out of her. This is insane. I love everything about this album. There's not one thing that is on my mind right now that I am disliking. So I'm just going to keep moving. All right, on to track number 8. Vueltas. I'm white? I'm sorry. It looks like this is all in Spanish. We'll see. We'll see what we're thinking here. We'll see. I have multiple rants on here about full Spanish songs on like Spanglish albums. Hold on. Hold on. I mean, the instrumental is gorgeous. I can definitely say that. As for the lyrics, I got nothing. But it is Vueltas. See, I can pronounce some things sometimes. I mean, you cannot knock how gorgeous this sounds. All right, first reaction, we're gonna give that great. And I say that for one reason, and I've said it multiple times. I've said it on Cinema, that reaction, and Caliucci's Isolation. Because I'm white and I don't know Spanish, any like full Spanish songs I'm just not as huge on, because the lyrics are such a big thing for me, whether it seems like it or not. Because on like first listen, I'm kind of, not that I'm like skimming through it, but I'm not like so locked in on it that it is like my number one priority. But I do think knowing the language makes melody better. If that makes any sense to you guys. But like, I'm not gonna deny how gorgeous that sounded, but I don't know what the song was. It's such a focal point for me that I honestly just need to learn more languages. That's really what I need to do. But yeah, I just can't put it in playlists because it's just not something I'm going to repeatedly listen to because I don't know what she's saying. I've only ever made one exception for it, and it was a song on Cinema. So I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but let me look for it actually. Fog as a Bullet. Fog as a Bullet was my only ever exception. It was that gorgeous. That one was great though. So I guarantee that honestly might be high for the Spanish speakers here. All right, on to track number 9, Water on Your Nose. This instantly sounds a lot warmer than the other tracks so far. I feel like generally this is kind of like a colder sounding album. Alright. That melody's great. This is just, yeah, no. I love that. She has a lot of guitar that is kind of a main instrumental focal point for a lot of this album, but I gotta give it to the piano. The piano is making this shit for me, dude. The low end is crazy. This shit's pretty fucking flawless, guys. Like, can I say that? Can people agree with me? This shit's kind of fucking insane. That's playlist. Everything is just, oh my god, it's just hitting for me on so many different levels. Everything about it. Everything about it. Okay, I'm gonna make a weird comparison. I'm gonna make a really weird comparison. But at least for me, this album is reminding me a lot of Lucid by Raveena. If you guys have ever heard that album, I would highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite albums ever. But that album, for a lot of people, I know when they listen to it, all the songs kind of blend together, or like they say everything sounds the same. It really doesn't. But like the feeling that those songs give me, it's such a relaxing feeling. That's what all of these songs have done for me. They are so like the albums are drastically different in the tone of them, but everything else is kind of similar. They're different genres, they genuinely are, but like hopefully if any of you guys have ever heard that album, or if you go to check it out, maybe you'll understand where I'm coming from there. But this shit is so consistent, and everything's giving me the same feeling without the songs being the same. It's fucking great. It's great. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. It's fucking phenomenal. All right, we've made it to the end. Track 10, Slip. Hold on, this sounds nuts. Ah, I wish some of that sound came in. This still sounds crazy though. This has to go somewhere. It's teasing it too much. We're gonna get a lot of instrumental here, aren't we? Okay. That is fucking gorgeous. Okay. I might not have been as big into that one as I was for some of the others. But I think I'd still say playlist for that. I think I still would give it playlist. I mean, dude, I have to listen to Back to You after this. I'm going to end the recording and just fucking lay here. That is, outside of the Spanish song, it was perfect playlists all the way throughout. And the Spanish song probably like is on the playlist level, but you guys heard my explanation for that. Yeah, this is I want to listen to it more before I really make the judgment call. And I'm obviously gonna have to, but this is like off of first listen, this is like album of the year contender for me. Like this is fucking up there, dude. It's just that perfect all the way throughout it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I need to know if I'm tweaking or not. I need to know if I'm just like gassing this up way too much or if it's actually this good. I don't think I'm tweaking, but I guess we'll see. Also, if you made it this far in the video, please think about leaving a like or subscribing. I can't fucking control what you do, so if you want to do it, go right ahead. But also, I really hope you guys like this one because this is genuinely breathtaking to me. This is fucking up there for album of the year. It really is. Other than that, if you made it this far in the video, I love you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.